Hello my dear students, welcome to معلم التربية National Schools Intermediate Department 3rd grade. Our lesson today is 4C What Went Wrong, page 52 in the student's book. Number 1, warm up, discuss. Which of the following do you think would ruin a holiday? Which of these things can ruin a holiday? Ruin means destroy, okay, or damage. Yeah. Okay, I think missing a flight can ruin a holiday. Okay. Waiting for a delayed train. If you wait for a delayed train, you have to wait for some time. Maybe. Forgetting your passport, sure, can ruin a holiday. Losing your suitcases, not really. Yeah. Car breaking down, maybe. Getting sunburned, yeah, if you get sunburned, may ruin a holiday, maybe. Running out of money, maybe, not really, yeah. Packing the wrong clothes, no, I don't think so. Okay, so which of these can ruin a holiday? Maybe missing a flight, yeah, getting sunburned, forgetting your passport, and so on. Can you think of anything else? Maybe if you get ill, yeah, and so on. Next, number 2, read. Look at the picture and the subject of Jason Partridge blog. Why do you think his holiday went wrong? Here the picture. Yeah, I think he's very unhappy. He's very sad. And the subject, here's the subject, nightmare mini holiday. Nightmare means, yeah, a bad dream. A bad dream, yeah, mini holiday. I think his holiday, yeah, went wrong. Okay, I think he missed the holiday, or it was horrible. Maybe. Listen, read, and check your answers. Let's listen. Listen carefully.
4C. What went wrong? 2. Read. A. Look at the picture and the subject of Jason Partridge's blog. Why do you think his holiday went wrong? Listen, read, and check your answers.
Subject: A Nightmare Mini Holiday by Jason Partridge. Date: 14th of August. Location: home. Well, I thought this would be the best holiday, but unfortunately, I've just come back from the shortest cruise ever. From the moment we arrived at the port, we knew it wasn't going to be our dream holiday. The first thing I noticed was that most of the people boarding the ship weren't my age. Secondly, the ship looked a lot less luxurious than it did in the brochure. But the real shock came when we were shown to our cabin. It was tiny, the beds were uncomfortable, and it had no windows.
Okay, complete.
So, my dad went to reception to try to get us a better one. But unfortunately, all the cabins were full, so it was impossible for them to do anything. Then things got worse. It was time for the ship to sail when there was an announcement about a 2-hour delay. Of course, there were many dissatisfied passengers. The crew asked us all to be patient, stay on board and enjoy our lunch. But the service was terrible. They were so disorganized, it took us an hour to get our lunch, and it was completely tasteless. After that, we went back to the cabin. My brother wanted to have a shower, but there was no water.
Complete.
So he called reception to find out what the problem was. It seems that they were having trouble with the water supply. We finally left port, but things didn't improve. any sleep that night, and the next day, when the ship made its first stop, we got off along with most of the other passengers, and we never went back. As I'm writing this, my dad is writing a letter of complaint to the travel agency, asking for our money back.
Okay, let's read it together. Yeah. Here the subject of the blog is a nightmare mini holiday. Nightmare mini holiday. Okay. As we said, nightmare means a bad dream. By Jason Partridge, this boy. Date 14th August. Location home. Well, I thought this would be the best holiday, but unfortunately I've just come back from the shortest cruise ever. So it was very bad. From the moment we arrived at the port, we knew it wasn't going to be our dream holiday. Okay? The first thing I noticed was that most of the people boarding the ship, people on the ship weren't my age. Okay? This number one first. Secondly, the ship looked a lot less luxurious than it did in the brochure. Luxurious means very comfortable, but it was less luxurious, so it was less comfortable than it did in the brochure. But the real shock came when we were shown to our cabin. Okay, the place where we will stay. Okay, cabin means the place where we will stay on the ship. It was tiny. It was very small. It was tiny. The beds were uncomfortable and it had no wings. Okay. Next. So my dad went to the reception to try to get us a better cabin. But unfortunately, all the cabins were full, so it was impossible for them to do anything. Okay? Then things got worse. It was time for the ship to sail when there was an announcement. Statement, which makes something known to the public. Okay? Announcement. But, so when there was an announcement about a 2-hour delay, so the ship will delay for 2 hours. Okay? Of course, there were many dissatisfied passengers. The passengers were very dissatisfied, very unhappy or displeased. Unhappy or displeased. The crew, people who work on the ship, the crew asked us all to be patient, stay on board and enjoy our lunch. But the service was terrible. They were so disorganized. The service people who work on the ship, were very disorganized. It took us an hour to get our lunch, and it was completely tasteless. It has no taste. It has a bad taste. Okay? Then, after that, we went back to the cabin. My brother wanted to have a shower, but there was no water. Okay? Next. So he called reception to find out what the problem was. It seems that they were having trouble with the water supply. We finally left port, but things didn't improve. We hardly got any sleep that night, and the next day when the ship made its first stop, we got off along with most of the other passengers, and we never went back. As I'm writing this, my dad is writing a letter of complaint to the travel agency asking for our money. So his father asked for their money back, okay, by writing a letter of complaint. Complaint means when you say that you aren't happy about something. okay. Next, number 1. When did Jason and his family first realize that their holiday was going to turn out badly? Okay, when they arrived, when they arrived at the port. Number 2. What happened when they saw their cabin? Okay, what happened? It was very tiny, so his father went to the reception to ask for a bigger one or another one. Jason's dad went to a reception to try to get a better one. Number 3. Why didn't Jason and his family enjoy their lunch? Why? Very good. Because it was tasteless and the service was very bad. They had to wait for an hour to get their lunch. Because they had to wait for an hour before they could eat and the food was tasteless. Number 4. Why did they call reception? Okay, to fix the problem of the water supply. Because Jason's brother wanted to have a shower, but there was no water. Number 5. How did they end their cruise? Okay, how did they end this cruise? When the ship made its first stop, they got off. When the next day they got off the ship and never went back. Okay, they got off the ship and never went back. Okay, next. Vocabulary. Form the opposites of the words in the box and complete the table. Okay, we will form these words or these adjectives, okay, to make the opposite of them. Then listen and check your answers. First, my dear students, you should know that we will add a prefix on this, m, or whatever, okay, etc, etc. Okay, so here I'll add on or this plus verb plus adjective, or I am plus adjective. So we have 3 prefixes: on plus adjective, this plus verb or adjective, and am plus adjective. Okay, try to complete this table and we will listen together. Okay, let's listen.
3. Vocabulary. Form the opposites of the words in the box and complete the table. Then listen and check your answers. Unhappy, uncomfortable, unpleasant, unhealthy, unsuccessful, dislike, disagree, disorganized, disappear, dissatisfied, impolite, impossible, impatient.
Okay, we have here happy, unhappy, okay, like, dislike, polite, impolite. Here agree, on or this or am, agree, disagree, very good. Possible, very good. On, this or am, impossible. Comfortable, uncomfortable, okay, uncomfortable. Pleasant, okay. On, this or am, very good. Unpleasant, okay. Organized, okay, here on, this or am, very good. Organized, disorganized. Healthy, very good. On, this, am, on, unhealthy. Appear, the opposite is disappear, okay. Patient, impatient. Successful, on or this, very good. Unsuccessful. Satisfied, we said dissatisfied, okay. Here note The opposites of many English words are formed by adding a negative prefix like on, this, or etc. to the words. Next, number 4, listen to 4 people talking about their holiday experiences and match them with the statements. There is one extra statement which you do not need to use. Okay, listen carefully and match the persons to their statements.
4. Listen to 4 people talking about their holiday experiences and match them with the statements. There is one extra statement which you do not need to use. Andrew.
Well, I had spent ages planning my trip. The best beaches, the most luxurious hotel, everything was organised. But when I arrived, there was a problem I hadn't predicted: the weather. It rained almost every day. Luckily, there were lots of things to do in the hotel. On the last day, the sun came out, and I spent all day by the pool trying to get a tan. I ended up red all over and couldn't sleep all night. A very unpleasant experience.
Rob.
I booked my flight online. It was the first time, so I was a bit nervous about making a mistake. Anyway, I got to the airport and I checked I had my passport, my booking details, my money and my suitcase. All was going well until I heard the announcement. A 3-hour delay. Oh well, I thought, what can you do? But 3 hours turned into a whole day. It was a nightmare. I finally arrived a day late, and I was only staying for a long weekend. It ruined the trip.
Greg.
I love sunbathing, and I was really looking forward to spending a whole week in the sun. I didn't have much spending money with me, but that was okay, because all I wanted to do was sit by the pool and read the new book I had bought. Unfortunately, my dream didn't come true, because my book was sitting at home on my desk while I was on my holiday. I asked if I could borrow one from the hotel, but the books they had were terrible.
Mark.
I'm usually very organised when I go away. Maybe too organised. I make lots of lists for everything that I need, so I don't forget anything. My brother usually argues with me, but he knows I'm right. However, something went wrong on my last holiday. Everything seemed to be cheap there, so I bought lots of nice things. One day, I was at the market again, and I realised what I had been doing. I hardly had any money left, and I still had 3 more days to go. I was so angry at myself. It won't happen again, that's for sure.
Okay, number 1, Andrew. Yeah, Andrew. Very good. I got sunburned badly, okay?
Well, I had spent ages planning my trip.
Okay. Yeah. Andrew, yeah. On the last day, the sun came out and I spent all day by the pool trying to get a tan. I ended up red all over and couldn't sleep all night. Okay. So here, Andrew got sunburned. Number 2, Rob. Yeah. Missed part of the holiday. Very good. Look here. Rob. Yeah. But 3 hours turned into a whole day. It was a nightmare. I finally arrived a day late and I was only staying for a long weekend. Okay. So missed part of my holiday. Greg. Yeah. Greg forgot. I forgot to bring something. Look here. Greg, yeah, listen.
Unfortunately, my dream didn't come true, because my book was sitting at home on my desk.
Okay. So here, forget to bring his book. And Mark, yeah, almost, yeah, ran out of money. He finished his money before the holiday. Look here. Everything seemed to be cheap there, so I bought lots of nice things. I realized what I had been doing. I hardly had any money left, and I still had 3 more days to go, and he had no money. Okay, so I almost ran out of money. Okay, my dear students, your homework for today is page 112, page 112 in the workbook. Thank you so much, my dear students. Goodbye and stay safe.